Welcome to the UK Soap Spoilers news channel. Coronation Street spoilers teased that Peter Barlow was utterly frustrated and depressed. Then Steve McDonald spotted Peter and called an ambulance. As for Carla Connor, she began to feel like she was missing out on her own life, always having to deal with all of Peter's problems. Carla then started thinking for herself, so she accepted Lucas Kempton's offer. Carla is surprised to meet an old acquaintance from many years ago. And Lucas left a good impression on Carla. Lucas gave Carla a happier and more relaxed life, prompting her to begin comparing Lucas and Peter. But Carla still wants to be with Peter. Lucas then continues to flirt with Carla and says he will never give up. Peter was taken to the hospital, and both Steve and Carla assumed that Peter was drinking again. Peter tries to justify Carla that before he lost consciousness, he never drank alcohol, but Carla didn't believe him. She was glad he was okay, but she felt tired of being in the hospital all the time. She was tired of him drinking when doctors told him it would kill him. When the doctors confirmed Peter had no alcohol, both Steve and Carla felt guilty. Though Peter is awake, it is a nightmare cycle for Carla. She doesn't see things getting any better either. Even though Carla loves Peter and she feels she needs to take care of him, there's a part of her that knows she's missing out on her own life. When Lucas heard that Peter was back in the hospital, he didn't comfort her. Instead, he told her to take care of Peter and move to Devon to stay with him. He urges Carla that happiness is within her reach, all she has to do is say yes. Of course, she's contradictory and can't give him an answer right now. Everyone knows Carla loves Peter, but she will be dragged down with him if this continues. His symptoms were the result of liver failure. Carla still has to decide if she will stay when Peter fights for his life, or if she will put herself first. Elsewhere, Debbie Webster is doing her best to make amends with Abby Franklin as Abby and Kevin's wedding approaches. Debbie continues to feel guilty about her ally relationship with the insidious Ray Crosby. Even though Kevin forgave her after their ordeal in the bistro fridge together, Abby is determined to keep Debbie on a narrow scale. As a gesture of goodwill and forgiveness, Debbie offered Kevin and Abby's wedding for free at one of her hotels. Kevin was touched, but Abby rejected her, making it clear she didn't want to do anything with Debbie. Kevin was less reluctant about the idea, so told Debbie they were going to discuss the wedding at her hotel. But Abby refuses, and then warns Debbie that she is only agreeing to join the meeting to keep Kevin happy and she doesn't trust Debbie. Abby will then make a decision, telling Kevin not to accept Debbie's offer of the wedding venue. Kevin then informed Debbie that they would not be holding the ceremony at her hotel. Debbie's hopes for Abby were once again dashed. Thank you all for watching my channel. Hello and see you in the next videos.